Hello and welcome. So today we're going to look into when your person thinks about you. What do they visualize? How does it affect their energy? Or how does your energy influence them? Okay? So we're going to dive into those topics today. I thought that would be fun, that the collective could definitely use a fun reading. So let's see. When your person is, let's see what sort of energy that your person is in when they think about you. What energy is your person in when they think about you? Of course, only receive what resonates, release what does not resonate. Okay, we have lonely. So when your person is lonely, we have isolated, alienated, or friendless. That's when they think about you. So when they're by themselves here, basically, if they're going through spiritual awakening or there's a lot shifting in their life, they may not resonate with the same social groups that they used to. So this is saying that, when they're feeling that heaviness or feeling like they can't really connect in with anyone in particular that's around them, that's when they think about you. Or just simply put, when they're by themselves, when they're driving their car, when they're, whenever they're in a space where they're alone here, this is at lunch, right? So it could be even at work during lunchtime or, in the evening time. Let's see what they think about, what they visualize. What does your person visualize when they think about you? What does your person visualize when they think about you? Okay. So first off, we have the maze. So they definitely get lost in their mind when they think about you. They get lost in their mind. Who sings that song? I get lost in my mind. That might be a music message out there for someone. But yeah, they think about on how on earth they can reach you. Is kind of the energy that's coming through. They feel like they have all these different ways, like patterns that they have to, thought patterns that they have to navigate, or that, you're like this destination at the end of the tunnel, right? And then we have the book. So, they want to unlock more here. They know that there's more to this path, more to this journey. You've definitely piqued their curiosity here with this book. And in particular, this book has the zodiac signs all around it. So they could want to kind of dive into some spiritual topics. That could be a way that you influence them. Let's see what else they visualize when they think about you. What else do they visualize when they think about? Okay. Yes, they definitely get lost in their mind, okay? We have the Seven of Cups. So all of their fears come to the surface, all the things that could go wrong. They feel a mix of emotions here. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords as well. So they feel like there's information that's hidden, or that, you kind of hold back your energy or your information here. And then we have the Emperor energy. So they feel like you're very much independent and strong-willed, and you have your life together here. Okay. They feel like you're driven, they feel like you're successful. That's how they visualize you. With the Seven of Cups, I think they visualize you in just many different ways here. The Seven of Swords kind of tells me you're in their secret thoughts as well. Okay, I think you can put two and two together there. Let's see what else we have. What else do they visualize? Oh my gosh. So with the Seven of Cups, we also have the Page of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is like, even if their ego comes in and tries to bring in the ways that how everything could go wrong, right? They come back to the fact that you have this very innocent quality, that you are genuine, okay? That your expression or your offers are genuine. When it comes to this, the Seven of Swords, and something that they do battle with, and they, whether or not you actually have someone, you're with someone else or not, they think about the competition, okay? They think about, even if there isn't competition right now, or you're not seeing other people, like that's something that they think about, and they think about like how they're going to navigate that or how they're going to come out on top. So it's almost like this very fiery, passionate energy comes forward as well. It's like they think about all these scenarios and like how they're going to overcome them or how they're going to be successful. And with the Emperor, we have the Six of Coins. So this tells me that, you know, they know that you're a very generous person, but also to come forward, they have to have equal value to give to you, that it has to be equal exchange here, okay? That you're in a high vibration, and many of you could be in a high divine masculine energy here, okay, or just in a higher energetic form, and they see that. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching this. Okay, let's see how else they think about you. We have the Butterfly Maiden transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings you great blessings. So they see you as a blessing. They see you as moving through all this transformation, and even moving through life not realizing you have these beautiful wings, okay? I feel like they could be getting readings or just trying to understand more about spirituality in order to get closer to you or understand you. Like, there's a lot of strategy here. I do not feel it's effective strategy, but I feel like this person has to go through this within their mind, and we are looking into the mental energy in order to kind of calm their fears and calm their ego, okay? All right. But they see you as a very transformative, peaceful being. They also visualize you as someone who helps to transform the lives of others in positive ways. They think about the ways that you've helped them to transform their life. We have Justice, okay? So we have, they think about what's balanced, just, and fair, okay? Again, we have that message of balance coming out being very important. And the King of Swords, yeah. There's some information or truth that they're trying to unlock here with the King of Swords. So here we have the book energy coming through, and the sword is pointing out to something specifically here. They could even be wanting to explore the Akashic records. Thinking about their own karma, thinking about their own karmic contracts, and you know, if there were a lot of interferences in this connection, you know, they're definitely thinking about that here. But they see you as just and fair, and speaking up for yourself, being very clear here. Yeah, now that song, I don't know who sings it, but it's a newer song, and the lyrics are, sometimes all I think about is you, late night in the middle of June, these heat waves are freaking me out, can I make you happy or not? Okay, that's a lot of interesting mental energy. So let's see, after they connect with your energy, how do they feel? One card. Well, it's kind of like a catch-22. We have comforted, but then we also have hateful. Okay? So I don't feel like this hate is directed towards you. I think they're mad at themselves here for whatever challenges or obstacles or ways that they may have created some sabotage. Let's see what else we have. But on the other hand, we have comforted, reassured, consoled, and nourished. Okay, we have inner child coming out very strongly as well. Actually, I'm going to clarify these with the tarot. Why do we have this hateful energy? We have Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. I feel it's more frustration. I feel like they're frustrated that they can't be here in the center of this space with you. Okay, that they can't, be in the destination that they want to be right now. And they're worried about you building with somebody else with that Three of Pentacles. Clarify the comforted message. We have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, we have this, there's a child showing up there. So they, their inner child definitely feels comforted here after they, communicate with you or connect with you. It's like they do it for reassurance that you're still, you're still there. They definitely have a lot of internal battles within their mind and like different scenarios and situations that they're playing out here. I think their mind is definitely playing games with them. They might be also like low-key jealous of anyone who gets to build or work with you or spend time around you. Anything else that's good to know? We have the Eight of Wands. So we have this communication, forward movement, flow. It's like when they're alone, their fears get to them, their ego gets to them, and then they contact you for reassurance. But then they get frustrated because they're not where they need to be able to give an equal offer, to be able to match you in their frequency. At least this is the energy that I'm picking up today. Let's clarify this Eight of Wands. The Magician and the Two of Pentacles. So they feel like, I don't know, they gain this confidence too after they spend time with you. They feel, it's like they're reminded of who they are. They're more empowered. They're reminded of the resources that they have. And that's when they want to reach out to you. Okay. And that's when, like, that continues the communication. So some of them are reaching out when they're lonely or their ego and fears getting to them for reassurance. And then some of them are reaching out when they feel on top of the world and they feel like they have a lot to offer here, when they're feeling confident. Let's clarify this Two of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. So balance definitely plays a factor here as well. Okay, so some of you, and you will know this, is that your person will reach out to you when they're in fear energy for reassurance, right? Because they see you as being very nourishing with this Queen of Pentacles energy. And then what continues the conversation is when they feel confident, when they feel that Magician energy, like they can communicate and express and present themselves in a positive light here. Now with the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance, and the Queen of Cups, I feel like their emotional energetic balance is also important here, but I do want to clarify one more here. Wheel of Fortune and Justice. That's when they feel more in alignment with their destiny. Is when they feel balanced, when they feel, within their full energy, and then they feel like they can present and bring forth more value here, and they can move things forward, and they can step up into, into leadership here. But with this Justice card, I'm thinking very much of like the Libra energies and qualities of balance, of beauty. And again, that song, can it make you happy or not, right? How? And then the Page of Wands, yeah. So I'm seeing these cycles that are happening within the mental energy, where it's, when they're kind of disconnected from the world, and more so just like on their own, is when they have these fears, or they start thinking about like all of these, their mind plays games with them, like in many ways. And then they have to it's like they have to create those situations in their mind and figure out how they would navigate them successfully, right? And then they reach out to you for reassurance, and then they get that reassurance, but then they become frustrated because they're not basically able to be at your level, is what they feel. Like they don't feel like worthy, like they don't have enough to offer, especially if this is a masculine energy. Like they can't provide enough, or they're not energetically or spiritually at the level that you are, possibly, or that's just their perception, how they're seeing it, right? And then they see you working with others and flourishing and, nourishing other people around you, perhaps your community, your business. There's this collaboration here, and that frustrates them. So I feel like they kind of turn that in towards themselves. But then they reach out to you and they feel comforted, or they also might reach out to you when they're in a lack mindset, when they're in a scarcity mindset. Okay. Then they feel reassured, and then they kind of remember who they are. They kind of, recalibrate their energy here and start to move into further alignment. So let's get some guidance for you, the viewer. What's best for those who are viewing this? What's best for them to know right now? We have Fertility Astera. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Okay? So that's that springtime energy that's coming through with a star. So what I'm seeing here is like you just continue to stay in your alignment and your flow, and have firm boundaries here. Like this person is definitely moving through some vulnerability, but they're keeping it to themselves. But with this, it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is you focusing on your life that you're creating and building, because this is like having that Empress energy where you can create your dream, where you can manifest and take aligned action here. And as you do that and you hold that higher frequency, it's also easier for you to give birth to new conditions, to evolve and grow, to have those healthy boundaries, so that you don't take on this person's energy or, their fears. Because with there's a little bit of codependency going on here. And of course, we live in a world where we're here to assist each other. But you want to make sure that this person can also be independent, right? And stand and have those tools that they require for their journey. Like with a magician, like for instance, you don't want them relying on you for everything, right? For their peace of mind. You want them to come forward with a full cup of love, just like in all, their high vibrational energy, right? And the work that they've done on themselves, so that, you do the same and you are a match here. But let's get some more guidance for you. We have Blossoming, Arakira. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Okay? So have patience with the process in yourself. You're blossoming, you're growing, you're shining, you're blooming. it looks like here it's almost cosmically as well, which is really quite lovely. So we have fertility blossoming. So whatever you're focusing your energy on here, is abundant, is growing. Okay, whether this is you're focusing on your health and wellness, you're focusing on your business, you're focusing on your alignment, you're focusing on your creative projects, keep doing that because you're blossoming, and just have patience. Have patience with yourself here. And if this is somebody that, you want in your life, it does require some patience for them to also navigate their journey as well, and to also access the resources that would best assist them and bring them the tools of awareness, right, for their journey. And we have Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So in about 3 cards, what do we have? Be the divine feminine energy. That's what's coming through here. So most of you watching are probably divine feminines. So this is pretty much just stay in alignment with your divine feminine energy. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give. This is filling up your cup. Also, relaxing and receiving that beautiful love and blessings that flow in through all areas of your life, recognizing them, appreciating them. When somebody offers you a gift, accepting it graciously and feeling how good it feels to receive, something of high value and high vibration. So let's see. Anything else? Anything else? I mean, even with the pick-a-pile reading that I did for the love story or the love narrative, the feminine energy is rocking it. And I am so proud of you. And I'm so glad and relieved for the collective, and also relieved for masculines, because, that divine feminine energy is so important at this time. And to have that strength within yourself and that love within yourself is so valuable. And to not be seeking outside of yourself for love, and to know how to recognize and receive it, and have those firm boundaries, and is just, you are doing work that has been, I guarantee, moving through, different patterns of codependency and many different patterns throughout relationships that have been moving through, like, your family, your ancestral line, and your entire family, and you've done all this work. Like, you did it, okay? And so many of you, divine feminine energies, try not to get caught up on the titles, because that's tied in with the ego, right? But you know what I mean, that energy, that high frequency feminine energy. I mean, you are absolutely amazing, okay? And I know that's not easy to do, to be the one who breaks the pattern, who heals the bloodline, who chooses to evolve rather than repeat. But that's what we're seeing here. And you know what? You're going to be valued, honored, appreciated, and celebrated for it with these tulips, okay? So whether you're just receiving this from me, and this is that appreciation, but I hope that you receive this love and appreciation from others in your life, that you feel seen for all of this work that you've done, for how much you've evolved. And, keep in mind to have, it's important to have boundaries, right? To not take on other people's journey or lessons, but also to have compassion for those where they're at on their journey, right? Because that your journey was not easy, right? That there were many awakenings and changes and adjustments and fears and all sorts of things that showed up for you. So also understand that that's showing up for others here. But with these beautiful tulips, I mean, this is like, congratulations, okay? So I hope that you resonated with this reading. This was an impromptu reading. If you're interested in more content, more readings, that is available on my Patreon. I also channel information for the Ascending Collective in a nice, simple way, grounded way, just to help you flow through your journey with more ease, because I know that things can sometimes feel rather complicated, and there's a lot of information out there. And, it's nice to have someone whose energy you resonate with, to connect with on your journey and to find your soul family, okay? Because as we know, not everyone around us is maybe as awakened or as aligned as we are. So oftentimes we're blazing the trail, we're the leaders, but it's also nice to have that group and that space where there are others who are moving through the same parts of their journey and are similar vibrations as well. So thank you so much for joining me. Hope this resonated. If it did, give this reading a like, subscribe, join my soul tribe, check out my Patreon that's linked below. This was really fun. I'm glad I did it, and I hope that you enjoyed. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon.